Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Menopause Series, your guide for a holistic approach. The theme of this episode is personal values, and in lesson 1 we're going to have a look at the autoimmune menopause connection and how optimising your thymus is the key to longevity. So if you've been struggling with symptoms of fatigue, of muscle ache, of headaches, of low-grade fevers, and perhaps you're struggling to concentrate, these symptoms might be due to autoimmunity rather than to menopause, particularly if you've also had some swelling or rashes or some tingling in the hands and feet. So autoimmune issues are much more common in women than they are in men, and scientists now believe that this might be due to hormonal imbalance, particularly during the menopause. So this includes the low thyroid that we discussed in episode 1, but also high cortisol, estrogen dominance and high insulin, as we're going to cover in episodes 3, 4 and 5. So autoimmune disease can be tricky to detect, and that's why symptoms often get confused with the menopause. So autoimmune disease occurs when the body's T cells, who are the warriors of the immune system, go out into the body but start to attack the body's own cells rather than external invaders. And these T cells need to mature in the thymus. But the thymus may undergo a process of premature involution, which means it basically turns to fat if there are micronutrient deficiencies or hormonal imbalances. So in lesson 1, we're going to have a look at the thymus, the impact of atrophy, and the autoimmune symptoms that might be confused with the menopause. I'm going to share which autoimmune tests to get done and where to get tested. And because 70% of our immune system is in our gut, I'm also going to share diet, intermittent fasting, the essential micronutrients and herbal tonics, and why it's so important to reduce your exposure to electrosmog. In lesson 2, we're going to look at ways to optimise your biofield in a way that supports your thymus function. And remember, the biofield is the magnetic force around your body. So I'm going to share some self-healing techniques and some meditations to really open your heart chakra and to activate your thymus gland. I'm also going to share exercises that encourage self-compassion and really support you to start to live a life that reflects your personal values. In this episode, you're also going to conclude the mother phase of the female life cycle, really releasing any patterns of self-sacrifice so that you can learn to really love and to nurture yourself as you move forward into your next chapter. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and I will see you on the other side.